so much for coming here this evening. First of all, I have to do a shout out to all the people that have helped me make this. So a huge thank you to Tommy and Jenny, wherever she is. To the invigilators, to Heather and Tom and Dipsy and Jasper, that's my dog. And a special shout out to Sunny, who has been with me since the very start of this project and has been a tremendous support. Sometimes quite annoying, but like in a really good way, like always made me see things very differently and always help push the project forward, if not accelerate it forward. So huge gratitude to you. Thank you. So that's that. And then also these prayer flags, I wouldn't be here without these. So these are what inspired the project to begin with. So for those of you that don't know, the first exhibition that I did was called Kathmandu Calling, and that raised awareness and funds for the earthquake victims in Nepal after the two big earthquakes that happened there in 2015. There was a painting there that was called Look, They Also Dry Their Clothes, and it was an image of just some clothes on a pole with the beautiful Himalayan mountains in the background, and it just really captured the imagination of like everybody who saw the picture and just the simplicity and the universality of this image. So that, along with these prayer flags that look like laundry, like sort of drying in the wind, that was what kind of kicked it all off really. Yeah, it hasn't been the easiest journey. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome along the way, which is a form of autism, and that's why this is actually a multi-sensory exhibition. So the clothes can be touched, there's all different textures and different types of cottons and things that have been involved in each of the different items of clothing. You can smell them. Some of them have got really obvious laundry smells, others are sort of more ambiguous kind of smells that they have. You can also hear the sounds as well from both the river and the washing machine that we have here. / recorded laundry sounds. So yeah, it was really important to make an exhibition that people could actually experience and touch, not like your average typical gallery where you're not told to touch anything. So that was a big part of it. So I managed to get all 80 stories, so thank you to everybody for sending them in. I've received hundreds and I finally do have all 80. But it's not just about the images either, it's about the stories behind the washing lines, so the people behind them. And yeah, just a huge thank you to the really honest and frank answers that people have given. It's been really quite emotional to read some of them. I don't know how many people have had the chance to have a look at them, but yeah, it's just been, I felt really kind of quite privileged and honoured to have the opportunity to read them. Yeah, they've just been absolutely incredible. And people tell me all types of things. So I've interviewed each of the 80 people that took part in the exhibition and sent in their pictures. And I asked them like their fears, their hopes, what they do, habits, desires, anything like that. People tell me all kinds of things, like they're scared, like people are scared about the world that we live in today. People are scared about the future, their children's future, about what they're doing in their lives. Are they wasting their time? Should they be doing something else? They're worried that they're failing at what they're doing. And it's just been all these stories that have been so remarkable, and I think they're things that, you know, like they're from people from different backgrounds from all around the world, and I think we can all read them and relate to them, or at least empathise with them. It's just showing that, and it goes back to the social message of the exhibition, that it doesn't matter where we are in the world or who we are, what we do, like who we are on paper, what our job titles are and all that sort of day-to-day stuff. They may be different, but at the core of us all, the essence of us, we're all the same really. And that's what the exhibition is really trying to get at. And like we've all faced adversity in our lives. Like I know I have, like for mental health reasons, like neurodiversity, like race, religion, like all kinds of things. Like we've all been there. So receiving people's responses has really kind of helped cement my views that we are very similar and we're not so differently pegged together. So that's sort of like the background to the exhibition and why I've done it. And that kind of moves me on nicely to introducing my next guest, my amazing guest, Carly Jones. She's awesome. She's a autism advocate, and she's just done some incredible work, like speaking to the Department of Health, the UN, and national peace conferences and things. And so yeah, I'd like to hand you over to Carly Jones, who can officially open the exhibition. Thank you.